Hey guys, you remember me? I'm Shadow Papyrus, but this video isn't just for my channel, it's for my school, my teacher, Mr. Murray. Shout out to Mr. Murray. Um, so I gotta talk about what we learned. Let's see. The stories we've read, we've read Romeo and Juliet, one of my favorite books, actually. I love that book. It has a good ending. Uh, it's actually very nice. So, I would definitely recommend reading. Um, the Secret Life of Walter Smith or Walter Mitty. That was a good book where he kept imagining he was doing things and he wasn't. Um, Lord of the Flies. That is a really good book where kids get stranded on an island, no adults, nothing like that. I recommend that. That's a good read. I actually loved that book and Romeo and Juliet. Those were both good reads. And the capitalization, grammar and stuff like that. Always capitalize at the start of sentence, end with a period on the end of the sentence, punctuation, all that stuff, commas after things. And if you listen multiple things like apple, pear, banana, you usually put apple, comma, pear, comma, banana. I have a feeling no one except you, Mr. Murray, is going to watch this video because my subscribers are probably going to think this is pretty lame. No offense, Mr. Murray. No offense at all. You're one of my favorite teachers. Reading between logos, pathos, ethos by some satire. So logos. I'm just gonna edit this out. If I don't edit this out, I'm sorry, Mr. Murray. I couldn't remember what logos is. No, that's the wrong one. That's that's the word of a god. We don't want that one. Logos. The word of God. No, not. Hold on. It's persuasive techniques. See this card. This card is a two of spades. But guess what? If you flip it, alright, alright, and then you turn it back around, right? Okay, so you flipped it, right? And then you turn it back. And then you turn it back around. Look, it's a different card. Magic. Anyways, it's like that. It's like you can do this like these card decks, like one out of. Trying to think of a good. Oh, these cards won't bend or get wet and shrivel because I don't know. I don't know, because they're nice cards and then people will go buy them. Pathos. Reminds me of psychopath because pathos and psychopath are like the same thing. Pathos, psychopath. Yeah. Sadness. So like those dog commercials, like they're all sad and stuff. They're like, come by and buy this one because they're sad. So it's like, they're sad and they're like, come adopt it today and give it a home and make it have a happy life, sort of thing like that. It's like one of those. Then ethos. Ethos was like, what is ethos? Sorry, Mr. Murray, I can't remember these. Characteristic, spirit of, an example of ethos. Ethos is when an argument is constructed based on the ethics or credibility of the person making the argument. Okay, so basically what I just read in mumbled though. Ethos is when an argument is constructed based on the ethics or credibility of a person making the argument. I'm not gonna edit this out. I'm just gonna let Mr. Murray see this. I'm sorry, buddy. Or teacher. I don't know. I'm tired. I just woke up after a. Has it really been? Hold on. God, I slept for about almost 20. Okay, so I may or may not have slept for almost 20 hours. Staying up isn't good. I'm also very hungry. Should probably eat. Biased opinions. This person says vanilla ice cream is good. This person says it sucks. Alright, they're gonna go at it. It's a biased opinion. Satire. I'm trying to remember what satire is. Isn't it like something like sarcasm or something almost? Like satire? I've forgotten a lot of this because I just haven't really. There's literally a song genre of satire. I'm on a boat, so long, mom. Fight fiercely hard. I wonder if there's any My Chemical Romance songs that are like that. Maybe the one where he says we're all gonna. Anyways, most political cartoons we see every day in newspapers. Magazines are examples of yeah. So basically, political cartoons, stuff like that, satire. And I think I've covered most, if not all, everything. At least I've tried. My hair. So Mr. Murray, to end off this video. I know it's 6 minutes long. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I hope you watch till the end because. In order to end this video off. apple on the floor. Well, Mr. Murray, that was for you. If I get a copyright strike, I don't care, because I'll just put the link to the song below. So, you were a great teacher, Mr. Murray. I really appreciate everything you've done. And you were one of my best teachers, and I hope I have you next year. And I actually have been starting to get into, like, guitar, stuff like that. That's something I've been starting to get into, drums, stuff like that. I know how to play drums, but yeah, so have a good year, rest of until the next school year. I don't know when, if we'll have school next year or not, but I hope I get your class next year. So, I'm gonna have to do an intro, or outro. So, Shabba Virus, signing out. Thanks, Mr. Murray, for being a good teacher. Bye.